Are you moving to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you're curious what the real estate market's doing? Well, in this video, we're going to go over year reports for the June 2023 real estate market. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let me share this screen with you right here. So we're looking at Tulsa, Jenks, and Broken Arrow and Coweta year over year real estate values and median sales price on this screen. That's what we're looking at, guys. So as you can see, Tulsa had a year over year increase in value of 7.3%. 7.3%. Right now, the median home price in Tulsa, Oklahoma is $220,000. $220,000. Jinx had a 10% year over year increase. Their median home price is now $379,400. $379,400. Broken Arrow's year over year increase was 10.6%. 10.6%. The median home price is $275,000. $275,000. And Coweta had a 4.9% increase. The median home price in Coweta right now is $240,000. So what does this information mean? What does it mean? As a buyer, it means buying a house last year was less expensive than buying a house this year. But as you're looking at this diagram, you can see that the line is continuing to go up, So that's a great sign of people continuing to move to the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area. We had an increase in Tulsa, Jenks, Broken Arrow, and Coweta prices year over year. That's a positive sign for the real estate market. Now, also as a seller, what does that mean for you? Your home price is increasing. Congratulations. Your net worth is continuing to go up year over year. And at the time of this report, June 2023, you had a year over year increase of 7.3% in Tulsa, 10% in Jinx, 10.6% in Broken Arrow, and 4.9% in Coweta. Congratulations. Now, let's dive into this a little bit deeper. And we're going to look at this both from a buyer's perspective and a seller's perspective on the real estate market for the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area. So if you're getting ready to buy a home in Tulsa, Oklahoma, one of the indicators that tells you how quickly the good homes go is shows to pending. So looking at these same four metros in the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area, you can see that there's typically only 4 showings on a home in Tulsa, Oklahoma before it goes under contract. There's only 8 showings on a home in Jenks, Oklahoma before it goes under contract. So if you show up to a house and it's first day on the market as a buyer and there's 9 other cars in the driveway, that house is going to sell in that day. Historically, according to this data in Tulsa, 8 people in the driveway. Jinx, that house is going to sell that day. Broken Arrow, 10 houses in the area, probably because it's a higher median price range. So it takes a couple more buyers to get in there before it's bought. And then Coweta, it's so affordable. If there's only 7 showings on that house that first day, typically it's going to sell. So as a buyer and a seller, you want to pay attention to shows to pending because that shows you how quickly a house is going to be on the market. So that's very, very important. Let's go ahead and look at days on market too. So right now we know how many showings it takes before a home goes pending as a buyer and a seller. Now let's see how many days it takes on the median for that home to go pending too. So when we're talking about Tulsa, only 8 days. Only 8 days. Jinx, only 8 days. Coweta, 9 days. And Broken Arrow, only 6 days. So, guys, if you see a home on the market and it's a good looking home, this is the median. Remember, this is the median. Good homes go in a day or two. So as a seller, as a buyer, as a seller, we still recommend listing your home on Thursdays and taking a 3-day vacation. That way, the agents that I work with, the EXP Realty and I, we can get everybody in there to look at your house over the weekend while you're away and you're not having to be constantly leaving. And then typically around the 8th or 10th showing, you're going to be getting a contract. So when you come home, if you priced your home correctly and did the landscaping, did everything that we talked about in the pre-listing consultation, you should come home to a contract on your home as a seller. And as a buyer, you want to be aware that if a home goes on the market on Tuesday, it might be time to take a lunch break, an extended lunch break, and go see that home ASAP with one of the agents that I work with, the EXP Realty and I. That way you don't miss out on that particular home because the good homes sell right away. So days on market for median in Tulsa range from 8 days or from 6 days all the way up to 9 days. 6 days to 9 days. And then another thing to keep in mind, let me move this over real quick. Guys, months supply is so important. It's so important, guys. We have seen a raise. We have seen a raise over the last year in months supply. But guys, look at this. It's still a seller's market in the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area. If you have less than 6 months inventory, supposedly that was the old rule, it is a seller's market. I'm going to say 3 months. If you have less than 3 months inventory, it's a seller's market. Guys, look at the inventory in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Look at what I'm showing you here on my screen. 1.4 months in Tulsa, 2.3 months in Jenks, 1.6 months in Broken Arrow, 1.7 months in Coweta. Guys, you still can't ask for a lot. There's still low inventory. If you want to get some seller concessions, talk with the agents that I work with, the eXp Realty and I on the referral teams that I work with. Okay, you've got to call me directly to get access to those agents. If you want to get some seller concessions, we'll need to look at new construction. Existing home, guys, there's no inventory. There's no inventories. Builders are offering seller concessions because they have excess inventory that they don't want on their books because all of their construction loans are charging them more now for that inventory that's on their books. So that's why sellers who are new construction builders are willing to give more concessions because it costs them more per day to hold that house. If you're working with an existing home seller, it costs them the same to hold that house because they've got a locked in cheap interest rate. They don't have to budge. They don't have to budge. But if you need seller concessions, let's go look at new construction with the agents that I work with, the eXp Realty. Now, you got to call us directly. Numbers down below, numbers on the screen right there. You got to call us directly to get in touch with us. Okay. All right. That's the Tulsa, Oklahoma real estate market update, guys. If you've got questions, if you have additional questions that I didn't discuss today on this month's market report, please put them down in the comments below or give us a call, shoot us, text, send us an email. That way we can get those questions answered with you. And for all your real estate needs, when you're relocating to, move it to, or even moving within the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area, do not hesitate to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. The agents that I work with at eXp Realty and I, we're here to help you with all your real estate needs. And I'll see you guys on the next video.